This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
There's probably some irony to the fact that the brash billionaire from New York is the guy that's giving a voice back to the people.
Donald Trump Jr. spent the day in Reno telling his supporters why he thinks his father is the best option to be our next president. Campaign 2016 tops Channel 2 News at 5:30. The younger Trump started the day off at the Reno Victory Office, where he thanked the GOP volunteers. Good evening, I'm Landon Miller.
I'm Kristen Remington. Thank you for keeping it here tonight. Trump Jr. was also the keynote speaker at the Republican Men's Club of Northern Nevada lunch. Paul Nelson covered both events for us and joins us now live in the studio. Paul, what points did he touch on here today?
Well, he covered a lot of different topics, Kristen, including the economy, the Supreme Court, and why he thinks his dad will help the country.
People are fed up, and I know you guys are as well.
Donald Trump Jr. says his father has a lot to offer the United States if he's elected president.
While he can be tough, while he can be contentious, that's what the American people want to see. They want to see someone actually fight for them.
While speaking at the Atlantis, he said the economy can't grow unless taxes go down and interest rates go up, and that his father will run the country like a business to cut into the federal deficit.
Get rid of the inefficiency, get rid of the waste, the fraud, the abuse, and maybe if we can do that, we can have a surplus for a change.
He also talked about his own family, including his 5 kids, and says his father's campaign is about future generations.
This isn't just a fight about the next 4 or 8 years. This is a fight about the next 30 or 40 years. If you have a liberal justice that's put on the Supreme Court, the America that we know and love is going to be a fundamentally different kind of place.
The crowd was able to ask questions and give comments. Some weighed in on the debate.
I need your dad to stay on message for me.
Earlier, Trump Jr. spoke to GOP volunteers and wasted little time attacking Hillary Clinton.
We're going up against a politician who has a public stance on everything and a private stance for everything. So the people who are voting for Hillary Clinton, which stance are they voting for?
Trump supporters say they liked what his son had to say.
We got to rebuild the country, and we need to take a different stance than what we've been taking. I think the establishment on the left and right needs to be shooken up a little bit, and they need to be held accountable.
Donald Trump brings the little people's America back again.
Trump Jr. was asked about the most recent polls that show Trump trailing both in the Silver State and nationwide. He says he's not naive to the numbers, but thinks it could be a very different story once people head to the voting booths. Covering Campaign 2016 live in the studio, Paul Nelson, Channel 2 News.
Paul, thank you. And